YouTube, hello, welcome to the tavern. My name is Drill. I am your tavern master. Welcome on in, pull up a chair, grab a drink, and let's enjoy today's episode of Honkai Impact 3rd, episode 13, Helpless. In this episode, we do one of the sort of Sea of Quanta events. I don't remember what the full name of it, but it's the continuation of the Luna Kindred Teresa storyline. And we also do a bit more work in the Schicksal HQ open world. And then we do the first half of the story chapter 15, The Prodigal Girl Returns. I feel like you'll understand why I named this one Helpless as the video goes on. Hope it's not too ambiguous of a title. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you'll enjoy. It's a very, very short episode today. Sadly, I was very, very constrained on time when I did this stream initially back on October 9th, 2023. But yeah, not much else to say past that. I hope you all enjoy. If you do enjoy today's video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Ring the bell so you're notified when new episodes come out. If you'd like to catch my streams live, you can follow me on Twitch through the link below in the description. Beyond that, I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all at the end. See you later. Howdy, folks. It's me, Droyle, your tavern master. Hope you all doing well today. I'm doing as well as I suppose I fucking can, but you know, it's whatever. I'm sorry if I sound a little distant. Oreo's in my lap, and I want to give her enough space so that she can sit in my lap while I stream. So I'm a little farther away from the mic than I normally am, so I'm just going to try and project a little more. I hope everyone's doing alright today. Nope, sold out still. Get those, and let's get these. Dare I? Nah. Oh. Yugo Kumaru. Cute. What's this? Fuhua Margrave. An ultimate hybrid type stigma, part of the Guard Imperia set. Interesting. That's a Bronya. Bronya Beach Party. Cute. What's this one? Jin Shengtan. And that's Schrodinger Dirac. Also, another thing. Stream is going to be kind of short today. I do apologize, both shorter than usual. And my streams are, I guess, usually short. But the reason being for this is I have a dentist appointment that I cannot miss, so I gotta make sure I leave on time to go to that. Homo World Exchange. What is this? Oh. Sure. And it's been a bit, but I didn't realize that this has started already. No! I just missed it. That's cool, I guess. Okay. You're so cute, Oreo. Hello. No! Why did I do that? There we go. Nah, I don't need to look at stage changes. Mario, what's up? That's taken care of. All right. Hold on, you. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, fine. All right, Oreo's left. So I'm gonna scooch in a little closer so I can get closer to the mic. Okay, let's get this done. Ooh, I'll go for the Luna. And then mats. Those. That. And that. Okay. Alright, let's go with this. We're gonna go with this crew. I'm not that level yet.
ここで移動魔法を使ったらバカばっかり。アイちゃんビーム。出発するよ。行き先は私が決める。たまには出かけるのも悪くない。この方向でいいの
？Max. Okay, that's clear.
敵は見逃しません。このアイテムたちはアイちゃんが遠慮なくいただくね。行動開始。
I'm not really doing much damage to it still.
すぐに片付け。少ないね。艦長、ありがとう。この剣を来光にして。私ね。出発するよ。行き先は私が決める。ベーデバカ。
ベーデバカ。
潰れろ。や。
There we go.
Yeah.
Layaways.
弱い敵ちゃんだね。それじゃあ愛ちゃんに勝てっこないよ。口ほどにもない。
Okay.
ザコどもが行きましょう。
Oh. Destruction.
行動開始。
Hey May.
敵は見逃しません。
Food painstakingly made by May. CD 3 minutes. Cooldown. Okay.
この剣を来光にして。
May looking at her future self.
行動開始。 行きましょう。
Alright, let's go kill the bot.
行動開始。いいものとか見つかるかな。殺意が空気から伝わってくる。出ましたね。行動開始。このアイテムたちは愛ちゃんが遠慮なくいただくね。殺意が空気から伝わってくる。行きましょう。
Grab everything.
行動開始。全然足りないね。
Okay, that should be set.
いや。行きましょう。
What? Then how am I supposed to fight him?
行きましょう。行動開始。行きましょう。いいものとか見つかるかな。行動開始。
Blinded myself briefly there. I win.
行きましょう。行動開始。敵は見逃しません。
Oh, is that a Hyperion? I just realized.
この剣を来光にして。行動開始。行きましょう。行動開始。行きましょう。
Oh, it's a bomb. I
殺
see.
意が空気から伝わる。
館長退屈してない？愛ちゃんがお話を読んであげようか。
行動開始。
このアイテムたちは
行きましょう。
愛ちゃんが遠慮なくいただくね。
行動開始。行
Oh,
動開
can't
始。
do that.
すぐに片付けます。
弱い敵ちゃんだね。それじゃあ愛ちゃんに勝てっこないよ。
来光にして。
Okay. Back by this guy.
出ました
愛。ちゃんビーム。
Grab
行
it,
動開
please.
始。行きましょう。
Thank
行
you.
動開始。行きましょう。
Didn't I kill you guys already? I feel like I did.
館長愛ちゃんはすごいと思わない？いや、
敵は見逃しません。
Okay.
すぐに片付けます。行動開始。行きましょ
There we go.
この愛が館長ありがとう。
う。行動開始。行きましょう。行動開始。
私が
I win.
ねえ、あっちに行ってみよう。
Holy shit, you're big. You're a 13? Oh god. Oh!
弱い敵ちゃんだね。それじゃあ愛ちゃんに勝てっこないよ。
Shit. She wiped Siri now.
館長愛ちゃんはすごいと思わない？
Holy hell.
少ないね。
行動開始。
全
敵
然
は見逃しま
足りないね。
So I think that was already like 1 or 2 strikes and Syrian was down.
殺意が空気から伝わってくる。行きましょう。
What?
行動開始。出ましたね。
愛ちゃんビーム。
すぐに片付けます。
Die. Die.
行動開始。行きましょう。行動開始。行きましょ
Oh, so close.
う。行動開始。
Okay, so that's literally just a bunch of bombs.
逃げられ
Okay.
ないわよ。やっ。やっ。
今こそ裁きの時。
やっ。
Nice.
行きましょう。
パンチョパンチョ、愛ちゃんはすごいと思わない？
行動開始。
Okay,
敵は見
where am
逃
I
しま
going
せん。
now?
行きましょう。行動開始。行きましょう。
This way? Yeah.
殺意が空気から伝わってくる。敵は見逃しません。行動開始。行きましょ
Ow.
う。出ましたね。
And of course, the girl who I need to deal with these guys quickly is dead. That's lame. She was within range. I saw things hit her. Also, I didn't really check. Is my mic working? I think it is.
弱い敵ちゃんだね。それじゃあ愛ちゃんに勝てっこないよ。
口ほどにもない。
Well, I think that's it. All I can do for now. Oh, she needs 5,000 more, basically. Not like 5,000, as you can see, but... Yeah, I can't. I probably won't be able to get her to 5th level until, like... What would that be? Wednesday, I think? Oh my god, I didn't realize this was still going. Okay. Alright. Now to get into the meat. Hold on. I gotta check one more thing. How long is this lasting? Until the 26th. Okay. Let's go this one more time.
戦闘開始。
God damn it. The other ones are so hard to get. Which I understand is their purpose, but still. Aha.
かすらな一族の栄誉は私が守る。
Okay, and I can't continue my tracking progress until I get to Let's go do some of this really quick, just so I can... Oh shit. This way, up. This plan really worked. Just a moment ago, we discussed a concrete plan to save the Teresas. It will take all of our abilities combined. Furthermore, it seems even more far-fetched than the already daunting task of resurrecting Teresas. We have to at least try. We can't let the Teresas wait too long. The tension there in that tiny room was thick enough to cut with a knife. Rita, are you ready? Was that about my dentist appointment? It's at 4, isn't it? Yes, 4 p.m. So I have about an hour and 15 left. Yeah, hour 15, okay. Next, Mysterian, trust your abilities, also trusting Captain. Rita seemed to be searching for a more gentle word. I gave her a wry smile, shaking my head. My presence in any bubble universe I've located is mutually exclusive with the Teresas. It definitely created a strong energy fluctuation. Just trust your instincts. Hasn't your magic worked miracles before? Syrian took a deep breath, revealed a nostalgic smile, and nervously flipped through the register of Teresas. It's not just you. I've projected firearms countless times, but this will be my first time projecting a whole person. The Teresas may have disappeared, but we can still remember them, and Captain is still here. This means the connection between the Teresas and Captain hasn't completely been erased. In any case, it's worth a try. Yes, it has to be worth a try after all. I must leave now, back to where I ought to be. It must be like a storeroom packed with all sorts of things containing many, many versions of me. That's right, her purpose was to protect me, so she used her own link to the exile, the Teresas to a place where they couldn't reach me. Same goal, reverse engineering might just bring them back here from this storeroom. Ciara? Accompanied by Syrian's faint chanting, her body seemed to attract fireflies, gently gathering one tiny light after another. They formed a single star-shaped light that gently landed in Syrian's palm. Before long, the dazzling white light emitted by the sphere burst forth in the center of the room. According to the Mercurial Hatter's invitation, her afternoon tea party starts at this time, right? The way hasn't, or anyone for that matter. Your name Teresa too? What a coincidence. The warm tea quietly turned cold as Teresa leaned on the table, lost in a sweet and heavy dream. I'm sorry, I really like you, but please forgive me. Please forgive me. This is a memory belonging to Alice, dressed in the sky blue dress and wearing a black ribbon headband. Or perhaps to Teresa. I did it, Captain Rita. I did it. Okay, now it's my turn. Soon after, Rita took the star-shaped light. The chaotic interior of the sphere gradually became more distinct, the fragments of memories floating within. Tracker, perform a scan. The girl's fingertips danced across the keyboard of the laser projection device. After issuing the command, all the information about Teresa had transformed into data and was displayed in front of Brony. These memories have already faded, so they may not be usable anymore. No, even faded memories are still memories. Cancel the operation. Once we find Kong Ming, I definitely want to ask her how she's been able to stump my powers. Brony held her breath and focused. Her projection ability, usually so effortless for her, felt unusually difficult at this time. Oh god. Thankfully, as Brony inputted the command and executed it, in the corner of the prison cell, the cowering little form transformed from a black shadow to the physical presence of the spirited young girl from the dream. The girl immediately opened her tightly shut eyes and anxiously surveyed her surroundings. Oh, it's you, March Hare. Yeah, that's me. We come to take you out. Oh, out. Wait a minute. How did I end up back here again? Don't be nervous, Miss Teresa. I'm a police volunteer from Sapphire. I received a report and came to take you home. She was angry with me and hasn't come to see me again, but I still want to go home with her. Huh? Please don't worry, Miss Teresa. The other Teresa's right now, she's brainstorming new ideas for a tea party, saying she wants to surprise you, so go home and wait patiently. When she's ready, she'll come find you. Wow, that's great. Please tell her to come find me in the Red Queen's garden. I'll introduce her to my friends there. The girl in the sky blue dress gleefully held hands with Himiko and Colin, eagerly heading towards the exit. I saw Himiko looking uneasy, exaggeratedly mouthing a message to me. Are we really sending her back? That's the Red Queen. Yep, that's the world where she truly belongs. Before we could finish, the two were taken away by Alice, who dragged them out of the castle. That went much smoother than expected. But she believed the lie so quickly and then bid us a happy farewell. How naive. Farewell? This is a world where we are all forced to part ways all too often, but maybe none of us are good at saying goodbye. Not good at saying goodbye, huh? Someone said the same thing to me a long time ago. A conversation from long ago so distant that I wouldn't intentionally recall it, yet it surfaced unexpectedly at that moment. Was it coincidence or an overwhelming sense of yearning? Or, Captain, can we move on to the next cell now? Yes, let's not waste any time. We mustn't keep Teresa waiting too long. Go. After some chanting, my glow came into view. My name is Teresa, and I'm a detective who can crack any case. What would you like to... Whoa! You look just like me. Sorry, kid, but you're too young to be moaning about your boring life. Of course I'm not telepathic. I'm just a detective, not a magic girl. I'm able to see through you because I met lots of clients like you. Anyway, the solution will never come to you if you will in despair and give up. You want a hug? Alrighty, as long as it makes you happy. The incisive detective leaned against her chair and took a nap as if she had finished her work early. I'm sorry I lied. I didn't get bored of the world that person lives in. I just want that person to be able to live a better life. Teresa bolted upright in bed. So sleepy, I'm exhausted. Huh? When did I get back here and why are you... Detective Teresa, tend to deduce. Not you again. Forget about that, Miss Teresa, we're sending you home. How's the girl doing? Colin had grown tired of making up a new story every time. Besides, Teresa was more than likely to see past any falsehood, and it didn't help her feel any better either. What can I do for her? We appreciate the help, Detective. Since we can get you out of here, we can save her as well. You're a bit of a ragtag bunch, though. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. By the way, write to me if you're so sure. Teresa stepped out of the cage along with Himiko and Colin. All of our problems should be solved once we send you back. After all, it's my fault that you were summoned to our world. The fluctuations in the formation plunged me onto a deserted island. For the past 3 years, I've been monitoring you, but for some reason, I always see that person in you. I can finally say with full sincerity, you are that person. That week I spent with you nearly changed my life. Hearing her words made me think that I couldn't let her down. As more Teresas were rescued, bits and pieces of their past coalesced and clarified the memory with Kong Min. I don't know if my mind was playing tricks on me or if it was genuine. Deep down in my heart, I hoped that everything would be okay before it was too late. Why did I teleport back here? Oh, we're back at Kong Min's room. Sure, I'll see Kong Min and then I'll play main story. Using the information located in the notes, we located all the Teresas in the correct order. However, is Kong Min really leaving herself with no way out? I frantically flipped through the notes, but there was only information about every one of the Teresas we'd managed to rescue. Darn it, why aren't there any clues about her in here? What is Kong Min thinking? Did she really forget about herself? Wait, Brony. I went over Kong Min's list again. This place. It's blank. It felt like it was intentionally left for someone, and whoever wrote this entry hesitated. Indeed, such a huge space must have been left on purpose. Could she have been in such a hurry and not had time to finish? Or maybe she didn't know what to write down. After all, Kong Min can't get back to her bubble universe anymore. Miss Kong Min, who would have thought that you would one day make such a miscalculations as well? What's the big deal? As long as she has a beloved place in mind, we'll get her back. She spent the majority of her time not in her original bubble universe, but elsewhere. Brony flashed her distinctive smile and knew exactly what she was thinking. In that case, I'll be your anchor this time around. Sarian, let's try it one more time. Use me as the beacon and get Kong Min back. On it, but Captain, you need to provide enough anchors related to Kong Min. Sure, I'll show you our history. Even if you had left me no clues, I could still find you within my memories of our past. Not just my memories, the experiences we went through together were indelible. You once said to me, I'll stay by your side no matter how hard it is. Now I'll ask you to fulfill your promise, Captain. I promised that I would always be there for you, but as it turns out, you're the one who's fulfilling it. Despite all that has transpired, you've never left my side. Even if you gave up on me now, I would not hold a grudge against you. How could I ever hate you? Back then, it was as if I was drowning and grasping at straws. I didn't even have to think about how I could rescue you. You don't have to take your responsibility for everything. I'll always be there for you to share your burdens. You taught me how to trust a person. Because of you, I believe I can save others, and this time, I'll keep my promise too. I'll bring you back. I'll bring a happy ending for everyone. Mr. Assassin, I want that. Please buy it for me. It's been a long time since you called me that, and it's almost impossible to hear you speak that way now. I remember that there's a tradition. If you write your wish on the sky lantern, it will bring your wish to the heavens above. Do you wish to write it on the lantern? Let's light lanterns when you're back. Meanwhile, Siren was gathering thousands of memories and condensing them into a ball of light. It was resplendent, like a lantern meant to light Kong Min's way back home. Please, Big Dipper, please guide this lost adventurer. She's back. As I held Kong Min in my arms, her eyes opened ever so slightly. Her eyes regained their former limpidity. Huh? You did it. You brought me back. Of course. You're indispensable to me. The weakened Kong Min hung my neck tightly with unexpected strength. I knew you could make it. Kong Min, wait. Is Kong Min? With a sudden realization, Kong Min pushed me away. Captain, are you okay? Sorry, it's because she popped out of nowhere and scared me half to death. Hey, what's so weird about having other people around? Regardless, don't do that again. Despite her angry retort, Kong Min let out a lighthearted chuckle as she turned back to me. What's that look for? Did you not want me to come back? No, I was just wondering why you left a blank space for yourself in the notes, where you could have clearly written how we could have saved you. Oh, is that what you think? Her initial expression, which read of shock, changed to something more inscrutable. I didn't leave that space for me. Huh? That means I trust you. I knew you wouldn't need any clues to save me. That blank space stands for the last Teresa. Head to the ferryman's ship. Starlet Astrologos. As we did before, we returned to where she disappeared. Since you can be an anchor to reconstruct me, this might work for her too. So your plan was to treat yourself like a lab rat? Was this within your expectations too, Kongming? I just wanted to be sure of a few things. I couldn't guarantee that this was a flawless method after all. If it wasn't, then you'll live the rest of your life filled with regret. I believe your plans are always flawless. It brought me to the utmost comfort to see that Kongming had come back to me safe and sound, which reminded me everything would get better. We were already seeing hope through Kongming's return. Don't jinx it. I can't be sure if it will actually work. After all, Let's see, we already tried so many times. I bet this would work on Luna too. Thank you, Siren. Why are you standing on ceremony? You don't need to. Anyway, thank me after it's done. I shall build a bridge for you, the girl under the crimson moon. All you must do is traverse through the haze in this dreamland and return to the moonlight. Siren stood on the patio and began to chant in a low voice, echoing to her broken dream. Is something wrong, Siren? I knew the answer was the moment the luminescent ball made of dreams failed to appear in Siren's palm. How strange. I'm unable to detect any trace of dreams here. What? But those cages are packed with Teresa's dreams. So, Rita inhaled deeply. Her hand stopped in the air. She sensed something I could not see. Indeed, I cannot see the things with the same rapidity as Miss Siren, but I do have the same feeling there's something here. What's going on? What went wrong? Calm down. I don't understand. Why did this work on everyone else but Luna? Tell me, between the other Teresas, myself included, and this Luna you speak of, what's the difference? Maybe she's a vampire, she lives in a castle. Oh, and maybe it's got something to do with the lost ether anchor fragment. You idiot, it isn't obvious? Those Teresas didn't vanish into thin air, and neither did I. But she made up her mind to leave this world when she began planning her death. What? She rejected this world and every other one she had been to. After all, Siren can use her magic to connect with Teresa's old memories before they came to the castle. No wonder. She said that it wasn't a farewell, and that she wanted me to remember our memories. So she had long planned to leave here. You fool, what's the point in crying now? I'm sorry, I'm not putting the blame on you. All I wanted to say is, what if there was another way? Since she's trying so hard to avoid being pulled back into the bubble universe, why don't we go to her instead? Go to her. You heard me. When we erased from this world, there was a vague sense that we were being pulled into a void. I thought that was our dreamland, where we could not feel anything. Only time continued marching forward. However, the concept of time should not exist in dreams. Time and space were in shambles there. It was as if thousands of different bubble universes were clashing with each other. You mean to say you were in the entangled bubble universes? No, accurately speaking, we weren't inside any specific bubble universe, but between them, like a rift between universes. Because she's not in any of the bubble universes, you won't be affected by Luna anymore. In the same way, you won't be able to force her back into this world. To reach the rift between worlds, you require sufficient amounts of matter and energy as mediums, neither of which we have. World with Rita, you mentioned that before. Rosemary once told me that the guy who collected a bunch of ether anchors, apparently he was attempting to crack the world rift open. If he succeeded, perhaps we could do the same thing. If we gather the required amount of ether anchors, we could follow the link left by Luna and open a way to the world rift. We're not exactly spoiled for choice, though. The only ether anchor fragment we have on hand is the one from Sapphire. I know some places with ether anchors. After a moment of hesitation, Colin broke the silence and took out a shiny fragment. It's done. Now everyone lives in the same repeated cycle, and no one will notice me. That human's idea actually wasn't half bad. Don't you think so, sister? So you already noticed me. Yeah, with the ether anchor, I can no longer require blood to sustain myself and I'm capable of things I couldn't have imagined in the past. I'm still not a fan of sunlight, though. So you see, I'm no longer the needy little kid always hiding behind you. I'm sustaining an entire world's stability. Huh? Sister, why do you look so pale? Nothing, You must be suffering. Here, take it. Is this what that person wants from you? Why is there only one left? Take it. I'm unsure as to how it will affect you, but I'm willing to bet it'll do something good. I can't accept this. What about that person? Let me worry about that. All you have to concern yourself with is staying alive. With mixed feelings reflected in her eyes, she recalled her memories. Luna split the ether anchor into 3, and handed the strongest fragment to me. You need the ether anchor more than any of us, Captain uses. Wait, Colin, what'll happen to the captain? To you if the captain takes that ether anchor? You're connected with Luna. She's gone, yet nothing happened to you. That means you two have been disconnected, and this ether anchor fragment is your new life source. You may be right. Maybe this is all part of her plan. That being said, maybe she had a backup plan. You guys take it. I'll find another way to survive. This is too risky. I will not put your life on the line. Don't be silly, my friend. That guy wouldn't have spent so much effort collecting a bunch of ether anchors if one piece was enough to crack the world rift open. So we still got a fighting chance. That guy is called the ferryman, right? He has what we need. Right, so if we can find that guy and snatch those ether anchors from him, we may still have a chance to save Miss Luna and put a stop to this entire nefarious scheme. Ether fragments. That's it! When the ferryman came to snatch Luna's ether anchor fragments, he came on a huge ship. I wanted to go after him with the Hyperion, but I couldn't locate that ship. Since the fragments share the same source as the fragment from Sapphire and the one from the ferryman, you should be able to locate the ferryman through their shared energy channel steering. I see, that might just work. Let me try. Is this the one last chance you're giving me, Luna? Siren reached out and touched the fragment in Colin's palm, chanting in a low voice. Shortly after that, she found the answer. It's located near the breach we saw on the way here. Alright, let's hit the roads. Unless I'm mistaken, Ferryman is already lighting up the ether anchor. We better be quick. In order to change the order, one must trigger multiple consequences and connect the chosen bubble universes together. So that's why the ferryman was trying to light the ether anchor up when Luna simultaneously erased all the traces from the world and triggered heavy consequences in this bubble universe. But we still stick to each other. We still have a chance. I've made up my mind. This time I'll rely on my own power to arrive at an ending where no one will be hurt. Oh. Where the fuck is this? Oh. Interesting. Well, not doing that now, because I got story stuff to do. And a limited amount of time to do it. I have just under an hour. Alright, Chapter 15. The Prodigal Girl Returns. Alright, Durandal. Schicksal, Vimur Labs, North Africa, the day before the Ark City incident. This place was once a modern city that had served as a hub between Europe and Africa. It was a beautiful Mediterranean metropolis that never slept. And then a single Honkai eruption transformed it into a dead city in the middle of a lifeless desert. Yet it was for these reasons that the city became Schicksal's ideal testing ground. Alarm signs could be heard throughout the city. The countdown was broadcast at every corner. When the countdown reached 0, a cannon in the heart of the city roared and shook every grain of sand. Grain of sand. Bro, what? A giant pillar of light shot up to the sky. The beam seemed powerful enough to cleave the world in two. The beam shattered a large portion of the sky like a giant mirror and released a rain of broken shards. The shattered opening revealed a realm of chaos. Stars of ill omen blinked within the roiling darkness. Hundreds of shades materialized from the chaos, seeping through the broken gap and falling to the earth below. While these shades tore through the sky, the space-time fabric itself seemed to have tilted to one side. A blonde Valkyrie calmly observed the scene that unfolded before her. She's so cool! Quantum shadow incursions detected. All yours, Master Durandal. Durandal calmly gave her answer and dove straight into battle. Are we summoning quantum beasts into the realm? Horde of quantum shadows are approaching. Get ready for attack. Roger. Cool. Oh, that was cool. They have different animations for her, like stabbing them with their lance, depending on like what enemy type it is. Targets eradicated. Coordinates updated. Please head to the next location. Energy has reached optimal threshold. Quantum dimension breach. Prep stage 2 for coordinates up. Having observed the tests many times, Durandal knew the protocols like the back of her hand. 10 Hyperion-class Honkai reactors ran at maximum capacity beneath the city. These reactors powered the second key to breach the space-time barrier and create a tunnel to the Sea of Quanta. Bro. Oh, I'm sorry, what? But unstable quantum interference wetting could cause quantum shadows to materialize in the local dimension. Durandal's mission was to defend the Divine Key and defeat the invading shadows. But the Sea of Quanta was not the objective of these experiments. Reaching the operational threshold of the Divine Key made Stage 2 possible. The key could then create a tunnel that goes right through the quantum dimension and enter the unknown. The Terra Incognita, where laws governing the universe and the ultimate truth of life came into being. The imaginary tree. So instead of it being the world tree, it's the imaginary tree? What the fuck is Otto's plan? Quantum shadows still emerging.
大丈夫です。正々堂々と戦いましょう。逃げられませんよ。ついてきてくれ。
Oh, I got both of them. Cool. Meanwhile, at Schicksal HQ, Otto. No. Otto's eyes followed the rapidly changing data sheets displayed on the lab monitors. The data was streamed from the African base and provided more information about the firing of the Divine Key. Otto's lab was equipped with the most advanced Solium computers. Even then, finding useful hints from the astronomical volumes of data was near impossible. The key required vast power to fire and sustain its beam. Otto had less than a minute to make his observations. He must make sure that every moment counts. The massive datasheet stream ground to a halt. Otto waited for his computers to generate a result. Vast amounts of resources were poured into this project because the Overseer needs a few numbers. Numbers that he has always been looking for. Numbers that he has yet to find. $186,940,000 nodes, deviation units from the target node 54. Otto's voice gave no hint of frustration. He understood the difficulties of these tests. He had less than a minute to observe a near infinity of targets. According to his calculations, the tunnel must be kept open for at least 80,000 hours to find a probable answer. He was not interested in the false realities offered by the bubble universes. He must speed things up. A more efficient method for firing the Divine Key must be found. This remained the only way to fulfill his wish before Honkai destroys human civilization. Oh, they're gonna use Kiana / Siren as a battery.
この戦闘は勝たなければいけません。面白い。まだまだです。勝負はもう決しました。覚悟してください。
Come on, girl. There we go. All quantum shadows neutralized. Orders from HQ.
わかりました。
Vimmer Labs, 1 kilometer underground. The facility bustled with activity. Work began with the end of every test. Instruments must be switched off or reset. The site must be cleared. The Vimmer facility was dedicated to experiments using the second key and could withstand any surface level attacks. Yet this key installation was defended by only a single Valkyrie. And this Schicksal ace rested in her quarters with a stern look on her face. She had just read the Artemis report sent to her by Adjutant Rita Rosweiss. The most powerful Valkyrie of Schicksal left her quarters without a word. Achievement unlocked. A-rank Valkyrie. I'm pretty sure there's nothing I can do to 15-7. Oh, I must be level 65 and do 15-7 before I can finish that. Okay. Interesting. Oh! Three hours later. The night sky lit up and illuminated the entirety of Ark City. The residents looked upon this with wonder. They would never know that they had just escaped the clutches of death, nor would they notice the savior of the city plunging lifelessly through the clouds. No one noticed except for one. Oh, May. May dashed across the city's skyline, hoping to catch Kiana and break her fall. Enemy mechs closed in from all sides. May could not afford to slow down. She's trying so hard. Oh, I'm also not good against mechs. Oh, god damn it. Come on, May. Come on, May. I did it. Oh, shit. One of the Valkyrie hunters. Oh, god. Come on. I did it. May kept swinging her blade. It was the only thing she could do. She finally broke through the final defenses. She was so close to her friend, to Kiana. Oh, they're all frozen. Oh! Hey, Durandal. Before May got any closer, a brilliant blue comet fell from the heavens. The light faded and revealed the blonde Valkyrie who stood in her way. You... Greetings, Raiden May. Oh god, she was attacking me during the cutscene! Oh, Jesus. The wielder of the divine key, Abyss Flower, and the ace S-rank Valkyrie of Schicksal. May, an ex-Valkyrie, knew about Durandal's fearsome exploits. May faced the legend of Schicksal, but she would not back down from the fight. May drew her deep breath and tightly gripped her weapon. Durandal's execution value. What a thing I don't want to see ever. Oh my god. She's starting to tear through me. Okay, this is a safe spot. Oh no. Come on. This should come to an end. Oh no!
ここまでです。あなたに勝ち目はありません。まだ終わってない。キアナちゃんは渡しません。いい目ですね。でも今のあなたにはまだその意志に見合う力がありません。
Durandal leaped into the sky with Kiana, leaving a bright afterburner trail behind her. The glowing trail soon disappeared. May realized that she was left alone on the empty street. May gave chase and ran as fast as she could and tried to push herself beyond her limit. But however hard she tried, she fell further and further behind the trail of light. She exhausted every last bit of her strength and was forced to stop. Oh, and she's holding Kiana's jacket! Oh, that's tragic! She shook uncontrollably and released an emotional outpouring of regret, anger, and guilt. The ease with which Durandal brushed her aside and spoke of the fight cut like a knife to her heart. The act of recalling that fight made it worse. Her best friend was taken, robbed with such terrifying ease. But May could not forget this. She could not stop thinking about Kiana. The joyful time at St. Freya seemed to have just taken place yesterday. Oh. And then Kiana suddenly turned into the Void Queen of the Honkai, who wore a grim smile on her face. May fought long and hard for this reunion, only to see Durandal swooping in and taking her away. Everything had changed except for herself. She remained a timid girl hiding in her corner. She understood that her chances of getting her back were growing slimmer. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Oh, hey, Rita. Heliopolis Life Sciences, Arc City. Rita stood amidst the wreckage. She just learned that Durandal responded to her request for help. The thought alone comforted her.
アルビトルさん、大丈夫ですよ。先ほどの空中での爆発はご覧になりましたか？空の律者が本当に彼女が崩壊エネルギー爆弾を処理してくれたんですか？彼女はどうしてそこまで？この都市と人々を守るためにです。でも彼女は律者ですよ。今私たちには他にやるべきことがあります。上条製薬から 解毒剤を入手しました。彼らの計画は失敗に終わりました。逃げられてしまう前にその尻尾を捕まえなければいけません。時間がありません。
Instead we go.
急いで上条製薬の
An
情
update
報
on
を回収しま
Heliopolis
し
as
て手
soon
が
as
か
we
りを
can.
たどることで大
We
物を
might
釣
be
れ
able to
る
dig
かも
out
し
some
れません
clues
し
to the cores of this puzzle.
ずっと先のことまで考えておられる。
いや
警備システムがダウンしています。
Securities
ハッ
realize
キングが
上条製薬のシステムが破壊されていますね。どうやら証拠を消そう目標が姿を現しました。お目覚めを表層の主よ。いやいや
murder.
渡りガラスには仲間がいます。
Raven has an
空の律
accomplice.
者曰く
HOV told me it's someone with a dog face.
犬頭。どういう意
Dog
味でしょう
face,
か。
what does that mean?
何かの例えかもしれません。
Some figurative expression, perhaps.
Izanimashou.
Anyway, we must hurry up. Oh, HOV, Hersher of Void.
艦長様はやはり遅かったですか。
Rita bit her lips when she saw that the thoroughly destroyed database.
残ったデータの回収を。
リタ、そちらの状況はどうなっていますか？
デュランダル様、上条製薬のデータの大半は破壊されていました。今緊急措置を講じています。ごし
ええ、そちらは任せて良さそうですね。こちらは今空の律者を回収しました。ですがすぐに戻れとの命令を主教様からいただいたので。
かしこまりました。
Rita tried to remain calm, but she refused to cover up her failures.
デュランダル様、この度の失態による責任は全て私が負います。
それに関しては報告を確認してから判断します。
処分をお待ちしています。
リタ、そんなことを言うなんてあなたらしくありませんよ。自分を責める必要はありません。あなたが無事ならそれでいいんです。
ありがとうございます、デュランダル様。
The long and dark night at Ark City finally ended with the arrival of dawn. But the serpent remained hidden. It prepared to make its next move. Oh, there's a video.
私どうなったの。体が重い。
She could not see, hear, or smell anything. She reached around and felt nothing. It felt as though she was swallowed by darkness and her body was just sinking. Kiana tried to break free, but the harder she struggled, the deeper she sank. She wanted to scream for help, but no voice made its way out of her lungs. She finally saw a beam erupting from the depth of this abyss. Kiana wanted to try to move herself closer to this beam. The beam grew brighter. Kiana could feel her senses returning. And then she heard a soft voice calling her name.
キアナちゃん。
It was the gentle and familiar. Kiana recognized it to be May's. She was almost out of strength when she made it to the portal from which the light poured through. She instantly left the darkness behind her and dove into the world on the other side. Before she could celebrate her escape, the scene she saw shocked her.
何これ。どういうことなの。メイ先輩、どこにいるの。
The once prosperous Ark City was consumed by flames. Smoke and screams of pain and suffering filled the sky. This isn't what happened. Kiana tried looking for Maya in this devastated ruin of a city, but found nothing but despair. She refused to believe this. She thought she had thrown the cursed bomb into space. How? What destroyed the city? Kiana desperately looked for the cause of this disaster. She suddenly noticed her trembling hands. Her own hands. The hands of the Hersher of the Void.
違う、そうじゃない。メイ先輩、信じて。 私はちゃんと違うの。違うメイ先輩。夢よかった。待って、ここは。
目が覚めたんですね。
Durandal. Kiana's body tensed at once. She did not know this voice.
あんたはデュランダル？
はい。
Kiana's eyes slowly adapted to the light. She found herself in a heavily guarded cell. She knew at once what had happened to her.
研究士はどうなったの？それとメイ先輩はどこなの？
あそこの危機はすでに去りました。怪我した市民もいません。ライデン・メイとその仲間は合流し、
メイ先輩よかった。無事だったんだ。
あなたが今いる場所は天命の北アフリカの実験基地です。他に聞きたいことはありますか？
デュランダル、いつかあんたと向き合う日が来るとは思ってたよ。
I knew we'd eventually. It should be weed.
心の準備ができているのでしたら、これからのことはスムーズに進みそうですね。質問がないようでしたら、横になってください。
Kiana sensed no hostility, but that only made herself more vigilant. She tried to appear calm. She knew that her situation was one of the worst things that could happen.
委員長、委員長。
Kiana called out to Fuha in her mind, but there was no reply. She then closed her eyes and tried reaching out to her, but Fuha remained silent. She thought about Fuha's final words. The sense of despair she felt at Ark City loomed over her once again. But she was no longer the helpless Kiana from the past.
どうやら頼れるのは自分の力だけみたいだね。空の律者の力を使えば多分。
休息が必要だと言いました。
いつの間に。
When did you? Kiana saw her own panicked expression reflected on those blue eyes. Durandal's glare stifled her escape attempt.
この実験室は地表から1000メートルもの深さにあります。
気づかれた？なんで？
不思議に思う必要はありません。あなたの考えがとてもわかりやすいからです。
She's a mind reader.
あなたの体は傷だらけで、律者コアの侵食を受け続けています。先ほど気絶した時も、あなたは崩壊エネルギーを出し続けていました。以前はどうだったかわかりませんが、少なくとも今のあなたはここを出れば、あなたは次元爆弾になります。私の言葉が分かったようですね。では、何をすべきかもわかるはずです。
Are they gonna use her as just like a Honkai core?
主教様、とても不思議です。律者の力を使い続けていたにもかかわらず、彼女の体内の崩壊エネルギーは増大しています。
衛星による天球視上空の観測によれば、あのエンジンが爆発した後に発生した崩壊エネルギーは拡散するどころか綺麗に消失していた。
Oh no. Oh no. She's like the thermonuclear Godzilla from King of the Monsters. The bomb blew up, so her body like absorbed everything, and now it just continuously is rising. It's gonna reach a melting point soon.
空の律者があのエネルギーを吸収したのは明らかだよ。彼女は予想通りに成長している。本題に戻ろう。彼女が目覚めたのなら早速。
今からですか？少し早すぎる気もしますが。
あれらのことを経験した後の彼女に天命を信用させる方法が残っているとは思えないよ。
I don't think we have any chance of regaining her trust after everything that's happened. You think? You think?
逆に今の彼女の状態なら僕の望んだ力を見せてくれると思うが、さあ実験を開始しよう。君ならうまくやってくれると信じているよ。
承知しました。
Private quarters. Kiana stared at the salad. For the first time in her life, she lacked an appetite for food. The Arc City dream and Durandal's words haunted her. May's faint, ghostly voice further tugged at her heart. Her gentle voice was once part of Kiana's life. She would hear it when getting out of bed, having a meal, or taking class. Kiana then started reminiscing about her seemingly ordinary life at St. Freya. The door suddenly opened before she could seek comfort from past memories.
どうしたんですか? バサは苦手ですか?
魚は好きじゃない。骨があるから。昔は骨を取ってくれる人がいたんだけど。
冗談が言えるほど回復したのであれば、あなたの体を心配する必要はありませんね。
Durandal quickly cuffed Kiana.
ついてきてください。
ここはどんなところなの？
見ての通り、ただの廃墟です。
誰がこんなことを？
崩壊の他に、都市を一瞬で滅ぼすものがありますか?
As Durandal's prisoner, Kiana thought of things to say, but secretly studied her
見
surroundings.
た感じ、役に立つ情報はなさそう。
Yeah, she doesn't want to give you clues about where you are, dude. Come on. Durandal's intent remained a mystery, but the trip presented a good opportunity. Kiana focused on the dimensional fissures nearby that are visible only to the Herrscher of the Void. Having spent countless dreams training with Fu Hua, she could now find a safe, stable passage within the fissures. But she would need a vast amount of energy to achieve this teleportation, and she would have had only one shot at this.
院長。
Kiana thought about Fu Hua again, but her guiding voice was nowhere to be found. Now that she was recaptured by Schicksal, what would happen to Fu Hua within her mind? Kiana gave that no further thought. She knew she had to escape. A sudden gust of wind created a dust cloud that separated the guard from her prisoner. Kiana seized the moment. She concentrated energy within the invisible dimension and tore the space apart like paper.
早くここを出。
小細工はやめてください。
そんな。
A lance landed near her feet. She lost her focus as the portal disappeared without a trace.
そんなにここを出たいなら、そういうやり方はやめてください。騎士のように正々堂々と私を倒してから、ここを出てはいかがですか?
And yet you took me while I was unconscious. How dare you, Durandal? Hello, JJ. How you doing today? Having said those words, she opened Kiana's cuffs and let them fall to the sand.
避けては通れないみたいだね。わかった。望み通りにしてあげるよ。
Oh, fuck! Oh, God! Ow! No! Cheating! This is cheating! I just finished swimming. Nice! Ugh! Oh, oh no! I sense that this fight is unfair for various reasons. Oh, she has like 2 archangels following her. Oh god, escape the circle. Oh! Oh, it's chasing me! Ow! I'm not doing any more damage to her!
私の攻撃を見たらすぐに対処法を見出しているようです。
なんなのこいつ。私を分析するほど余裕ってわけ。
But you like training. I wonder why I like training. It's not like I was taken away from my school at a young age. Oh, wait. Most higher levels in Blue Archive is cheating.
でも本当に強い。実際に戦ってみて分かったけど、
攻撃で相手を押しつぶし、隙ができた瞬間に致命的な一撃を与えるんです。
そんなの言われなくとも分かってるよ。
The air imploded as Kiana launched herself at Durandal like a cannonball, coiled for a powerful kick. Thud. Sharp pain shot through her waist. Her attempt was stopped in its tracks. Durandal easily evaded her attack and responded with a similar kick that sent her flying.
そんな嘘だ。その動き、なんであんたもカスラナのガン型が使えるの
Kaslana Gankana, hiya!
これは非常に強力な武術です。天命の図書館で研究しました。
Because it's the most effective martial art, and I've studied it at length in the Schicksal
し
library.
かし、あなたの動きにはまとまりがなく、全くの別物です。
だってクソパパがそれしか教えてくれなかったんだもん。
あなたの動きは純粋なガン型ではなく、ところどころにバルキリー格闘術の要素が多く異なる武技を融合するのは戦士として必要なことです。けどあなたは才能に頼ってその動きを無理やり取り入れています。努力もなければそれを理解しようともしていない。まるで大道芸のようですね。
She just keeps insulting me.
何が言いたいの？
基本となる格闘技もままならないということは、あなたはまだ不完全だということです。あなたでは自分の力をコントロールできません。
Okay, this is available now. I gotta look at this really quick. Okay, this is all stuff that's happening in Arc City. What is that? Warning, ultra hard. Recommended level 65. A flash slit the sky. Blazing flames will consume all darkness. Durandal only.
Durandal, 指示をください。
It says level 65, so I'm assuming she needs to be level 65.
努力は必ず実ります。
53?
努力は必ず実ります。 悪くないです。
Oh, that's pretty.
案外服を選ぶセンスがありますね。
Oh, that's so pretty. Holy shit.
悪くないです。案外服を選ぶセンスがありますね。
スティグマアップグレード。スティグマアップグレード。スティグマアップグレード。
Oh boy.
スティグマアップグレード。
can do it.
Honkaiを
Alright, I'm gonna try to do one mission. And we're gonna see how well I can do, but then I'll probably have to call the stream after that, because I gotta get ready for my disappointment. Oh, God. Durandal's throw attacks. I need. How far are you in Blue Archive, JJ?
次の場所に行きますよ。この戦闘は勝たなければいけません。こちらです。まだまだです。正々堂々と戦いましょう。逃げられませんよ。
Very close to level 63. I got one from start Nanami. Oh yeah, Nanami is fantastic. I love her. I always forget that Nanami's a 5-star technically. Oh wait, no, she starts. I think she starts as a 3-star. I did it. Very close to dying though, but I did it.
どの戦闘も全力で戦います。
Lurking Umbra. Secret path of the maiden is obscured within the swirling sand.
ハイヘビの地下闇市と上条製薬は片付けた。渡りガラスも無事撤退できた。天球師の成婚計画は実に残念だ。空の律者という貴重なサンプルも失った。しかし、これほど大事になると、やはり見て見ぬふりはできぬようだ。デュランダル、やっと姿を現したか。孫主、デュランダルが空の律者を連れて行きました。追跡班の報告によりますと、その目的地は北アフリカ。その場所は過去2年間で十数回の異常崩壊エネルギー増幅反応が観測されています。あの無人都市は第2の神の鍵の実験場に違いありません。
出発しよう。僕たちにはやるべきことがたくさんある。
それともう一つ、15分と36秒前、不安定な状態にあったイオス号エンジンと接触した後、崩壊エネルギー指数はシーリンのものとかなり差がありますが、彼女の羽化はすでに開始したと考えられます。彼女をいかがなさいますか？
彼女のことは僕が決める。
承知しました。
Oh Jesus. 15th missions look pretty hard, mostly because I lack mystic attack characters. Understandable. Oh man. I gotta call it here though. Alright, YouTube. That's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed. Once again, I know it was very, very short. And this will be the last, like, for the time being, triple-digit, not triple-digit, 3 consecutive Honkai Impact 3rd episodes in a row. And the next episode should be this Friday, and it should be Genshin Impact. But tell me in the comments below what was your favorite part of the episode. I hope it is somewhat... I hope you guys can understand why I named this one Helpless at that point, given what was going on in the event as well, though the event was very sparse because I only did a little bit of it, and that was the first time I've shown that event on the stream. So, apologies there, but I'm sure that you can agree with me that Kiana and Mei both felt extremely helpless in this story chapter that we've started. But yeah, tell me in the comment what was your most interesting part, what you thought was the most interesting, and what was your favorite part of the episode. I'd love to hear it. Beyond that, I hope you all have a good day and good night wherever you may be. And don't worry about your spot here at the tavern. We'll keep it open for you. Bye, folks, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.